Well, hi guys, and welcome back to Dad's Shed. Briefly this time. And it's going to be slightly different because I'm not going to go through actually making anything, but I'll explain where I've been for the last couple of weeks, which is actually in here, or just outside here. On the last video I did, I came across a little problem with the Bantam lathe, in that it was lifting slightly at the saddle. So before Christmas I cracked on and I did some work on that, and I was going to then start editing that to put it out, but then things interfered with it. So instead of sitting down in the nice warm small bedroom office and editing the video together, I end up outside working on this. And that's a storage shed. It's just at the back here. It gives me some storage space of about 7'6" by 5'6". And as you may notice, if you've watched some of my other videos, there's a big space here which used to be full up with racking, and there's the same there, and you can actually see all the way down the shed. Everything that's there has gone out into my new storage shed, which I chose to build on the 4 coldest days of the year. Yeah, brilliant timing. But in here as well, I've been doing some other bits. I've been getting some casters, mounting them on plates, making adjustment screws, and they have wound up down here underneath both the Colchester and the Myford. And this was a fairly panic job, although it was given a little bit of thought. And the reason being, over the Christmas period I saw something and I made an offer on it, and it was accepted and delivered last week was this. Recently arrived boxes of stuff, and this is the reason that the shed is being cleared. A bit of an upgrade. I've just got to work out how to get it down the garden path. Yeah. It's now undercover and sheeted down, and it's been treated with duck oil, and I'm quite happy for it, but it needs to come in here. And that's when we come to another small opportunity. Because when I built this, I was concerned about ceiling height. Specifically with the top of the Tom Senior, and if I ever could get something slightly bigger like a Bridgeport, I needed the room. So I decided to keep within the building regulations of 8 foot height. The best move is to do what I've done here, which is to drop this down so that the floor is 6 inches lower than outside. That bit there. Which is great. But sometimes being a little bit too clever can have its own impact. And of course, if I walk down here open the door, you'll notice but I've got a 6-inch drop from the path outside to get into the shed. And the path is 3 foot wide, and there's muddy grass the other side of it, and the lathe is 6 foot long. Now I think I've worked out how to get around this issue. I have got an engine hoist which I bought when I found I bought the lathe. That has a 2-ton capacity. However, it's not exactly ideal. It doesn't quite fit where I need it to at the back of the lathe to lift it properly. It's potentially a little unstable. So I'm having to make some modifications to that over the next few days. You may notice on the floor behind me here some strips of steel and some angle. That's all going to be used as well. And I've got a few other little tricks hopefully up my sleeve which will get the machine in here and the Bantam out. So the Bantam is going up for sale, and that is one of my next jobs, is to get that on eBay and see if I can get a reasonable price for a very nice machine. So I haven't been idle, but I haven't been making videos. I've got most of what I've done on video, but I just really haven't had a chance to sit down and put it together. So I thought I'd do this quick update and show some of the bits I have been doing, and explain why that's all there is for the present time. So over the next 2 weeks, a rather large lathe has got to appear 6 inches down in my shed. See you later.